Welcome to my magical chamber. I am the Soul Enchantress, and today we will discuss Lemuria and Lemurian seed crystals. Lemuria is a mystical place that some people speak about, and there's not much information available about it. But I feel called to speak about it, and it's not only that, I actually have been asked to channel messages about Lemuria and a life that I spent in this mystical place. So before we go any further, I just want to say that my videos are designed as a listening tool, and feel free to plug in your earphones and listen to them on the go or whenever you feel called to do so. Also, every topic that I speak about on my channel, I have been guided to do so by Spirit. Having said that, let's get started. I had a channeling session yesterday that I did about Lemuria, and my intention was to actually find out, actually visit Lemuria and find out if I had a life there, and also to find out a little bit about this beautiful mythical civilization and city, if that is a word for it. And I'm really excited because this playlist, I am actually going to call it Cosmic Gems, and there will be several channeled messages. All of my videos on my channel are channeled messages. However, these are actually going to be more to do with crystals and any other cosmic related topics or concepts that I am led to cover. So going back to Lemuria, I have always been really drawn to the Lemurian crystals, and there have been so many crystals that have come into my life, gifted to me. I've bought some, and just throughout the last few years, every single crystal that's a clear quartz that's come into my life has actually been a Lemurian crystal. And without knowing, I've actually owned Lemurian crystals for quite some years. So I knew that I had some kind of a connection to these seed crystals, but I didn't know what. You can tell the difference between the Lemurian crystals. In front of you is one of my gorgeous clusters, which is a focal point of a crystal grid that I work with, and also a large Lemurian seed crystal point. They have horizontal striations, very much like a barcode, and it is said that information and ancient wisdom by the Lemurians is stored in these crystals, and that is kind of the barcode, or that is where the information is stored. And I have to say, it is extremely true, because I access knowledge that I physically in this lifetime would have no way of gaining. And recently I came across a Lemurian record keeper, which was, I had the most amazing experience with that. And it really activated a whole heap of my chakras and downloaded intense information. So in my channeling session, this is what I perceived Lemuria to be, and I've been asked to share these discoveries with you. There were many flashes of blue clear quartz crystals, and it's really interesting. Up until this second, I didn't realize that I've placed the crystals on sort of a pale bluish background, and that is how I perceive Lemuria, as this incredible, profound and powerful crystal civilization. It is also an extremely watery realm. I was led to believe that it It was very fluid, and it has a very effervescent energy. The beings there are very, there's no low density form. It's extremely effervescent. It's high vibrational. Everything that seems solid, when you touch it, it falls over like liquid mercury. And reality can be bent to create at will. So these extremely intelligent beings, I was also led to believe that there were 7-dimensional, 7 density beings. I have no preconceived ideas about Lemuria or much about it. I prefer to channel my own information. I don't actually access public information that's available. So if you have any kind of information, I would love to hear from you. My details are in the description box. And also, one of the other important points that I was led to understand is that in this civilization, the Lemurians, their thoughts travel at the speed of light, and their thoughts can transform everything into anything. And it's the reality and perception and manifestation and power and magic, crystals, light, fluidity and effervescence. Those are all words that describe Lemuria, but it's also, that is what that whole civilization, that whole world was like. It is absolutely gorgeously, beautifully nurturing, and it's the most joyous and blissful, yet kind of quite serious realm that I've been exposed to, and it is seemingly just beautiful. So as always, if you'd like my help with a divination, an enchantment, a meditation, or a mentoring session for your soul, I would love to hear from you. My details are in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching and listening, and don't forget to share, subscribe, and comment. I will see you next week with the next video. Joyous blessings.